What's up, guys? Bruce here from WOD Outlet. Come in here with just a quick video, more so on the beginner side about our jump ropes that we have on sale. Hopefully give some of our beginners a good starting point on how to master these frustrating things we call double unders. So I got one of our jump ropes that we got on sale. First thing we'll go over is how to measure this thing. So I've got this thing pre-cut, but basically if you come out here, step on it, take the handles, you want them about even with your shoulder blades. So what this will do is give us a good starting point. As you progress and get a little bit better at this, the jump rope will shorten up. And what happens is as we go around, we want to start getting a little bit faster and faster. So with that being said, let's go into a couple basic mechanics of what we're going to be doing. First and foremost, we need to master single unders. As silly as that sounds, a lot of people are going to be doing a lot bigger jumping than what we need to on these. We want our feet to come off the ground maybe an inch or two. We want to get real proficient about this movement, just coming in there, and then we can start going into the double unders. Big thing that I see a lot of people doing in classes is when they're doing this, they get frustrated and they keep on missing when they're starting to get into these double unders. A big component I think a lot of people miss is the way that they stand. So when they're initially trying, a lot of times they'll come in there, they'll crunch, they'll lift their legs up high to try to get this. But what happens is if I'm upright, this rope will actually hit right underneath me. When I start going down, what happens is the rope hits in front of us, bounces up and hits our feet. So by just staying upright, this will resolve some of your problems that you might have. As we start getting into this, since we're talking about our posture and our standing, we want to come in there and we don't want to be tense. We're sitting in here and we're doing this and we're trying to, even if we're doing single unders, I'm real tense. I'm going to get tired after a couple minutes. I want to stay nice and relaxed. Elbows in, and we want to work this jump rope with our actual wrist instead of our arms. So big movements that we see a lot of coming in here, 100, 200, 300, we're going to start getting tired. If I'm able to flick this wrist, it's going to save us a whole lot of energy. Elbows in, flicking our wrist. Now we get into, we've got the single unders mastered, and we want to start practicing some of these double unders. Now we start doing one, we start doing two, we start getting frustrated. So how do we alleviate some of these problems of this darn rope getting in our way? Well, one of the ways is just to take the rope out of our into one hand. Take both of these, and we can actually start doing these singles and double unders as we're going with just one hand. Practice here, coming in there, in there. It's one way. Another way, a little tool that we can make, getting some wires, get a little wiffle ball, maybe a tennis ball, come in there, and now we got a way that we can start practicing. As silly as this sounds, and as easy as something this is, we can start working on our rhythm of getting these double unders as we're going. So a couple little tips, just hopefully this will help you guys out. We've got these jump ropes on sale this week, $5, great starter point. The ropes themselves, their actual ropes are going to be a little bit heavier than some of these more expensive ones. I love this for beginners especially, or even in some of the intermediates. It gives us a little bit more of a feel when we're coming in there. We can actually feel where the ropes were. I won't downsize these just because they're as cheap as they are. I had this same rope probably first 5 or 6 years of doing CrossFit, and it worked great for me. Actually used this in the game. So got any questions, any comments, post them on the below, and hopefully we'll get you a little bit better. Thanks, guys.